an hour and a half, people getting all this shit ready. Hopefully the chat still works. It looks like it's probably working. I know Alan's talking about episode 29, whatever. Let me see. I'm gonna fix that. I think I fixed these other ones too. Let me see. YouTube, are you working? And man, phone, don't you dare be Corey. Don't you dare be Corey Coleman right now. It's not. Whoo, whoo, my gosh. Let me see. I'm gonna
It
try.
was me.
Ooh, I would yell at you right now. Let me see.
No, you wouldn't.
I know I wouldn't. Testing. I think nope, it's not working either. The chat doesn't work. I was fixing it during the show and it still doesn't work. I'm going crazy. All right, here's what I know.
He's going crazy. You guys want to know what I have next to me on my desk?
Oh my god, it better be some crazy shit.
I got some nuts and I got some Hershey syrup.
You do got some nuts fucking with me right now. You do got huge nuts. I don't know why I'm doing like Mr. Horse's voice right now. Like, huge nuts. Oh, yes, it's going to be good
Big old
for
bottle of
later.
Hershey syrup.
Oh, God. Anyway, so he's saying, tell us something, Jet. Wait, is it not working? Can you guys hear me, by the way? Just out of curiosity, because who knows what else is wrong with this fucking thing.
I can hear you.
Mm-hmm. Of course. He says we hear. Yay! Okay. Woo! Yay! Awesome. So yeah, as I was saying though, OBS, you're definitely going to be on the up and up because obviously people are going to be using something that actually at least works.
What does OBS stand for?
Open Broadcast Software. I'm surprised I know that. I really am. There's no reason why I should know that. I'm going to fuck around with this Facebook chat really quick. Checking one last thing. Let me see. I'm going to say, hey, hello. Hear that typing I'm doing over there. Let's look over here. And yay, it's working. All right, cool. So if you guys are watching on Facebook, you guys can talk to me. And as well as if you guys are watching through any other means, you guys can talk to me too. Because I'm looking over here back on YouTube. Apparently, this is not working still. I'm going to do a little refresher. Let me see. That's not even a word. Chat's disabled. Haha, because YouTube, you want to keep fucking with me, don't you? Let me go and fix this really quick. Bad stream health too, apparently. So that's also awesome. And it's showing that. Yeah, I'm all kinds of angry right now. I'm trying to be cool. I really am. But
was that a game called Panty Hunters?
No, it's Lester. They don't like it. Oh, wait. Let me see. Pantsu Hunter. Apparently that's a video game. I don't know. Maybe some other perverted fucking dating.
Yeah, that's panties.
If we were doing the Untitled Gaming Show, we would probably be playing that fucking game at some point. Because you guys are playing what's that bird dating game? The beautiful pooper.
You know, we need to play like a bunch of just really, really unknown indie titles that are on fucking Steam. You know, the ones that a lot of other YouTubers play on their fucking streams and Twitch people and fucking YouTubers play on their fucking streams that no one's basically heard of, and the games are just complete trash, but they have loud ass jump scares in them.
No, I fucking hate those. Like those microplayer type games.
Maybe. I'm thinking of lesser known YouTubers that do that shit in order to get views and shit. Yeah. It's just the games are so shitty, and then like all they got going for them is that they have like small like jump scares at the end that really aren't even scary because you know they're coming.
Yeah. But BBM's over here in the YouTube chat. I'm reading you now. I got this other chat to start working. So what happens is when the string goes down on XSplit, what it does is it actually refreshes every single like source page. So you have to re-log in, re-authenticate, and then capture like all the chats again. XSplit has been fucking up a lot. I remember, to be honest, like not to continue on the whole XSplit hate, but the issues we had before was that it would freeze up and fuck up if you don't have like the right stats, computer stats to kind of run it. So that's kind of like, that's the user's fault because we don't have the best computers. It's not XSplit's fault. But now we're in a situation where, I definitely have the right stats and it just doesn't work. Every update, something goes wrong. And it's the same issue I have with like PlayStation. Like today, PlayStation had me sit down. I couldn't play any video game today. They did this update where it's 7.000 and now you can play video games through your Mac on the PlayStation for a remote play. I'm like, dude, who the fuck wants that? What, you want me to play on a fucking Mac computer, which is the worst fucking computer out there, by the way, people. Do not get yourselves a MacBook. It's fucking horrible. But I'm going to use that as remote play instead of my controller. Who the fuck would do that? A controller's like fucking $50. Well, okay, Julian's saying he would like that, but I don't know. I mean, can you see yourself doing that, Jet? I think she's gone, actually.
No, I'm here. I have to mute every now and then because family's in the
Oh
back.
yeah.
I'm about to eat some spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti. But no, like,
I
could you see yourself
like
doing that
spaghetti.
remote
You
play?
don't get to say it like that.
mm. But yeah, would you use a remote play, like using a Mac or a iPhone 20,000, whatever the fuck it's called, to play your PS4 games?
Yes.
Good lord. Well then fuck. Everyone around me likes their fucking Apple stuff because, well, I mean, at this point, if you spend so much money on it, you gotta like it. You can't be saying, oh, it's some bullshit. Like, you gotta fucking enjoy it. I'm looking over here in the YouTube thing. He says, BBM saying, I cannot afford a good Mac computer. Yeah, man, they're really expensive. I do say, though, that the 15-inch generation one, I think it was like from 2015, that's just as good as the newest one, and it's like a quarter of what the price used to be now. It's like $1,500. So, yeah. Oh, Alan's like, don't. Which makes sense. Yeah, don't do it. That'd be bad. Looking over here in the Facebook thingy, see if anyone's talking in there. They are not. I'm all by myself. Poor me. Me and my fucking anger with this stupid XSplit bullshit.
Well, yeah, you
Um,
scared him away.
yeah, I know. When I start screaming, it's some uncomfortable shit. So I apologize. Oh, Julian, you had the same one I got. Yeah. I don't know, man. Apparently, there's a bunch of those too that I guess are getting recalled because they're blowing up in people's houses. So I don't know what the fuck, dude. Like, if you're not using it every single day, I would recommend you go and hit up, Apple, and you probably get a fucking brand new one. I gotta do that too, but all my work is done through here, so it fucking sucks. Let me see. There's something else I really, really wanted to do. I need to fix before I do this shit. Oh yeah, it's going to be the actual window over here. So what I'm gonna be doing here is playing a game called Bloodborne. Probably not gonna play too much of it now because Core needs me to do some things for Double Toasted. Um, and plus I'm just fucking mad now. Like, what a great way to start the show. I'm just fucking super pissed off. And apparently none of these chats are gonna be working. I'm gonna fuck around with something again, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna start this fucking game and get mad for completely different reasons. Anybody in the chat, let me know what you think about Bloodborne or the Dark Souls series because I love me some fucking Bloodborne.
So they call it Bloodborne because he's born of blood.
Isn't everybody?
No.
What the fuck are you born by? Oh,
Bread.
okay. I was actually gonna think too. I was like, man, if Ganjo was here, he'd say semen or something. Which, I mean, I guess that's true. I don't know. It's so weird. But yeah, like this game, I didn't even know when it first came out. I didn't know this was actually connected at all to the fucking Dark Souls series. And I didn't play any Dark Souls because everyone's big advertisement is that it makes you mad, bro. And who the fuck wants to be mad? I'm not gonna spend some extra time and extra money on buying games that literally give me a bad time. Like, who wants that? But, it is what it is. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and up the fucking volume on this. Let me see here. Oh, yes, the ominous, scary, spooky music. This is not for Halloween or anything, by the way. Like I was trying to say fucking earlier, it was Jet's fault that we're playing this. Because she apparently likes me to be really fucking mad all the goddamn time. Why do you like that, by the way?
If you're not mad, you aren't having fun.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It makes sense to me. It's my logic.
That's because you're fucking crazy, goddammit. Let's see here. I'm about to hook up this YouTube chat too, so you guys will all have this. He says, Save the Universe has DLC. Save the Universe what? What is that? I'm trying to see what game that is. But I'll never know. I will never know. God damn, that music's fucking loud. Let me lower this a little bit, y'all, because that shit's...
Know what else is loud? The very loud vacuum that's going on in my background.
I can't even hear it.
That's because it just got turned off.
It's not so loud anymore.
No, it was still very, very loud.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull this up here. Move this to my shit. Let me see.
By the way, did you want me to, give out the link?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Let me see. What's going on with this? Alright. I don't know why it's not showing the fucking... God, what is happening with this fucking shit here, man? Sorry, folks, yet again. I don't know what's going on with this chat. It's like being blocked through nothing. Why would it be blocked through there? Boy, oh boy. He said, this isn't Iceburn. Yeah, or Iceborne, Jesus. Yeah, dude, I really want to play that. I played the demo, or the beta, whatever the fuck it's called, for Monster Hunter Iceborne. Pretty cool. I like the little things you can do as far as, like, grabbing onto fucking enemies and whatnot. That was pretty cool. me see. Okay, we turn this on. Playing offline here. Can't play the online stuff. But yeah, man, I really want to play the rest of that Monster Hunter DLC. It's pretty cool. But I feel like that's that whole thing of having the latching on mechanic. They should have been in the original game. I don't know what the fuck's up with that
No, I
shit.
mean, like each game has like different mechanics or whatever. Like hell, like Monster Hunter Generations actually introduced a different mechanics than World does. Like each game is similar but also very different.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I'm gonna skip through all this shit. That's the thing, man. They got so much fucking story with these games, and I'm gonna be honest, man. Dark Souls stories are fucking stupid as shit.
Oh boy, I
People are
can't wait to
talking about
see Nick.
Monster Hunter because it's good. You got to get on that.
Oh, hold on. Alan's gonna be a troll for a second. What's up, Alan?
Oh, am I just in time for Nick to poorly understand a video game? Oh boy.
What the hell is that, Dracula?
What does that mean? Oh, like
He literally just said there's too much story. These games' biggest criticism is there's not enough story.
No, but I
It's all
didn't say there was too much story.
Yeah, you literally said it's like this too much fucking story in this.
No, just like that beginning scene, like the cutscene or whatever. That's what I meant to say. Is
You don't need to know much about it, honestly. All it is that it's a test of some sort. Honestly, it's up its own ass. You don't
You
have to
waste
even
the
worry about
skin.
it.
Let me see. What happened with the skin?
Why does he look like Dracula?
Dude, why does he have the Benedict Cumberbatch fucking facial structure there?
Oh,
Like,
because the From Software couldn't make a character creator to save their fucking lives.
Is that my dad?
They are terrible.
I don't agree with that much. I feel like they do have tons of fucking like Dark Souls 3 has a pretty good custom creator system.
Dark
especially...
Souls 3 came out after this, so it's probably a little bit better, but like their character like they have cool armors, but like as far as their face, I'm like, you might as well just make something generic. You're gonna wear a helmet 2/3 of the game anyway.
Yeah. But I mean,
Pretty
this is
sure
not
that's my dad.
but this is origin over here, and basically what this is going to do is to change your whole like what blood echoes you start off with, what level you start off with, all that kind of stuff.
What's milk toast?
What's up?
What's milk toast?
Milk toast is generally an insult used to being you're weak, so it's probably just normal, ordinary. Yeah.
Ordinary, happy upbringing, all attributes average. Okay, yeah. But I was gonna like try to sound it out like milk toast. Oh, yeah, I didn't know it was milk toast, but yeah, fucking weird. Lone Survivor.
Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to say milk toast.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, because the reason why you wanted to say it is because it actually sounds kind of clever. I think. Because it is kind of cool. Julian says Nick should be playing Dead by Daylight. What's up, Ruthless? Milk toast means run of the mill, regular. Yeah, of course. But that's the thing too. Dead by Daylight. I think that has some new DLC that came out like a few months ago.
Dead by Daylight or Dying Light?
Dead by Daylight. We're not as stupid as you and Ganja, so.
Me? No, motherfucker! Don't you put that on me?
Like, it says professional. Professional what? Butt kisser, eggplant eater, booty scratcher.
Let me see. I want to start with the most blood echoes as possible, though, so I'm going to stick over.
No, don't do most blood echoes. Which one has most health? I think it's
Vitality.
Yeah. Whichever one has the most health is probably the best one. High life essence, I think of what it is. Lone Survivor. Yeah, do that. Because most blood echoes, have 1,000. What's the first thing you do when you walk out the door? You're gonna die. Utterly pointless. You might as well get the most health. That way you have the most starting health. That's gonna help you out really.
When you walk out the door, you
just so you know, this is not my first time playing this, because I feel like you're like you're explaining to a point where it's like you think I had never played this, but you. Like, the blood echoes thing, that's not even an issue because when you do get killed, you just get them back if you kill that particular person that killed you. And, it is what it is. Vitality in this game, too, you get hit so often. It's like, dude, you're going to die no matter what. The idea is to get as much strength, but I'll stick with this because it might be a little bit fucking harder. Standard, slim, burly. Let me see burly. I want to be a fat fuck.
They're all just the same build.
Yeah,
just in different fucking angles.
Yeah, where's the... Oh, here we go. They're barely changing.
Oh, physique means nothing.
Well, I mean, I just want to see like how you would look.
You small heads look just like me.
I guess I'll do it to the side. Let me see again.
Well, turn him all the way around so we can see his ass.
Let's see, thick. Look at that. Ooh, yes. Let me see. My gosh. Very barely. Fuck it. All right, base. Yeah.
Yeah, like
his skin, so he's not fucking dead. I don't know, Jet. Where do you think we should go with this?
Well, he's obviously a vampire, so you might as well make him pale as possible.
Well, I'll just leave it the way it fucking was. I guess this over here. Yeah, and then skin color.
Yeah, their caricatures are just meh. I didn't really, honestly didn't bug with this. I looked at this, I'm like, you know what? I know how these games are. You're gonna get some like cool ash armor that's like, whatever.
Like, you can try to change him as much as you can, and he's not gonna stop looking like Dracula.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't want
Well,
to.
you are dealing with a lot of blood, so it's probably accurate that you're a vampire-looking motherfucker.
I like how he just didn't even change really anything about him. Like he just. Yeah, we're good. Moving on.
Funny, the history I have with this, I guess, from software games. I played the first Dark Souls, and it took me a while to really get used to it. And then I got to like this one boss where you got to fight 2 Dark Souls bosses at the same time. I'm like, I can't fucking do this. This is ridiculous. I spent 40 hours to get here, and I can't do a thing. So like a year later, I went and replayed the game, got to the exact part, and fucking got stuck again. Somehow managed to beat it and beat the game. Like, you know what? This is genuinely enjoyable. So I pick up Dark Souls 2, and I'm like, this is the same fucking game. Okay, so I ended up just not playing anymore. So Bloodborne comes out, and I'm like, oh, this is really unique in its aesthetic, and it's actually kind of different. So I end up generally do enjoy this game. It's just
That old man just tried to rob you.
I think he's saving your life.
No, I'm pretty sure he tried to rob you. That you just woke up and this dude's all touching on you. He's trying to rob you. He's looking for your wallet.
I mean, he's literally giving you a transfusion, so.
I'm actually curious.
I'm sure he robbed you first, but he's also saving you.
People in the chat, let me know, by the way, if something's happening with this game screen where it's like, because I'm feeling on my end that it's running at a very weird frame rate. Like it's like choppy as fuck, and I'm going through so much computer issues.
I'm looking at the stream right now. It looks fine by my end, but can't hear the game audio.
Yeah. I like how like the creator looks so much different than how he's actually like looking right now.
There's something. Yeah, he's saying it's choppy. It's choppy as fuck, dude. I might honestly, I'm going through so much issues here. I might actually just skip the show, cause I don't know what the fuck's going on. I really don't. Let me see.
Try out walking.
Yeah, I was gonna say try walking.
Well, let me try something else first. I gotta fix this on here, and maybe this might fix it. All right.
Yeah, it looks fine.
All right, you sure?
Yeah,
Yeah, run in a circle. That's what I usually do to test the frame rate. Oh yeah, no, it looks fine on the stream.
All right. Well, do I fix it now? It wasn't like that a minute ago.
Okay.
Let me see. All right. But yeah. Oh, it's so fucking loud on my end. Holy shit.
You might be doing that stupid shit it did last time where it reduced it by 90 or whatever, remember?
Yeah. There's been so many updates to all these fucking programs. It just, I don't know. It's a problem. See, view notes. Let me see.
Yeah, it's probably just, right bumper to attack. The one thing they added in this game that they never brought into the next fucking game is if you get hit with your health, you have this like bar that goes down. And if you keep attacking the person, like you can get it back after a few seconds. Like, yeah. Okay, there we go. You actually are somehow not dying instantly. I think I owe somebody $5.
Yeah, we'll have him come in here. Come on, fuckface.
I don't think he's supposed to be able to beat him.
Oh no, you can beat him.
You can, but you're not supposed to.
I like how you're basically going against this big old claw dude that can obviously tear you apart in like 2 seconds just with your bare
You're not even punching him. You're like slapping his ass.
He likes it.
Like fucking give him $1, why don't you? Like
I'm basically that girl that is trying to fight that fucking lion on social media. The Bronx Zoo.
Oh my god, dude! I saw that. I can't watch the video.
You know what's funny though? She actually did this fucking video. She's talking shit about the police and like dancing and twerking and all this shit.
Are we sure she's not just a meth head or crazy?
No, she's crazy. Yeah.
Okay, good.
She's not badass or anything.
I don't know what Julian's talking about. I'm literally just watching it from the stream and it looks fine. Let's get another opinion to break the tie.
Well, I'm more watching through Hangout right now. It looks fine.
And I looked at the stream. I'm like, I can't really tell the difference. I mean, have you ever seen a Dark Souls gameplay? Yeah. This is 95% of the game. I'm actually surprised you're getting this far.
If you beat him.
You can. I don't know what. Okay, I don't know what actually happens because you're eventually gonna die. So yeah.
But I mean,
that was impressive.
Yeah. I would have been able to beat him if it was not going through so much bullshit right now.
Well, I don't know. I was surprised because I'm like, even the first time I didn't die right away, but I'm like, I know I'm supposed to die here. And I'm like, okay, you managed to burn through this.
Let me see here. I'll hold both chats up here. He says, this looks awful, Nick. Yeah. The frame rate shit. I mean, I might have to completely just restart after that happens. You know, who knows. But yeah. I gotta say, sorry I'm like sounding so shitty, by the way. I'm just like, XSplit will ruin your fucking hope to do the streaming shit.
Oh, I'm
will,
used to it.
Make you so fucking mad. And it's just like, this happens every single show, and I just don't complain about it because I'm like, whatever. But it's like, dude, I spent like a lot of time like getting this shit prepared, and it still fucks up. It's like, dude, fuck it for now on. Like, I feel like I should just lose some fucking weight, get a camera, and just eat in front of the camera. Maybe it'll fucking work after doing that, instead of just like doing any kind of content, because this is just anti-content. No wonder why so many people go on there and just fucking do nothing for streams. What am I doing here?
So you just died, so you could talk to the doll girl.
Abandoned doll. Wow. Shit. Thank you, game, for explaining the most unexplainable shit. It's a doll.
Just Annabelle. Yeah, you're supposed to explore this a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'd like to get the Hunter Axe. Thank you.
Do you
sir.
have any? I was about to say, do you have any money? Okay.
Well, I think that one's like for free. Let me see.
I actually really like the cane, the one that turned into like a whip.
Yeah.
And just being the most like useful weapon. The axe is decent and you could switch it, but like I don't know. The whip's cooler because you could like fend off like 5 or 6 of these motherfuckers at the same time.
Oh, you can purchase items already?
Yeah, that's actually one of the no, I think it was Dark Souls I don't remember which game they added in. I don't know if they added it into Dark Souls, or Demon. One of the games didn't have a system where you could sell stuff, and then one game added a system where you could sell stuff. And the thing about these games is like they just become so repetitive. Like it's just a boss rush game eventually, and it's like, yeah, some people love that kind of stuff, but like after you get used to the pattern and get used to what the game is supposed to be, it becomes a mix of luck of whether or not you can survive the boss patterns. But then it's just like, well, I guess I'll just do as soon as you get to a new area, you just do the exact same thing you did last time.
Mm-hmm.
Ends again to a point where I'm like, you played one Dark Souls game, you've played 3 of them.
I'm gonna do one last thing. Sorry, I this frame thing. I mean, I know you guys don't see it, but like this, it's really fucking with me.
That's big relax. Holding a joke with just one hand.
See, this will do. Yes.
iCloud monthly report. Oh, this is spam.
Now it's looking great. There you go. Julian, let me know if you see that it's different now, but like, yeah, I feel like it looks way better now.
What'd you do?
It's hard to explain, but basically, yeah, it says now it looks clean, yeah. There's a slider in game capture now where basically, you don't go to 60 frames when like what you're playing doesn't really need that, especially considering that I have like a dongle. Like I'm still not playing through internal Elgato, by the way, people. So like when you try to get a system to do something that's way better than what your actual specs are, then it'll just completely fuck up.
I'm 95% sure this game doesn't run at 60 frames.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's why you gotta lower it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty. Yeah, you basically it runs at 30 if I remember.
Oh, this is die? Wow, damn.
I thought you were gonna die.
That would have been shitty.
This motherfucker slaps this shit to death, gets an actual weapon, and instantly dies. Blood echoes with TVC. Yeah, well, I don't know. For me, more health. The more health you have, the better you are.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, so we're good. And yeah, this game's so fucking.
I do like that they added, they made firearms more useful. Because like in the other games, you had arrows, but like honestly, who the fuck used arrows in Dark Souls 1 or 2? With this, it's like, yeah, you got a gun, and it's actually really useful.
Yes.
Oh man, you guys want to watch this same exact door animation 100 times? Because oh boy.
Yeah, they really do like to redo that constantly.
If you're gonna open that door, you might as well close it.
Oh. So you can spend a fucking hour redoing it?
Also, too, what's that thing that you put it so like I can hold a button? Quick items, there you go. And I guess
don't really have much to quick items.
I thought I have some. I just picked up.
You literally just started the game. I don't think you picked up a single fucking thing yet.
No, I literally just picked it up, dude. It's the fucking. Those vials. I just picked up 3 vials.
No, you picked up a Quicksilver bullets.
No, it literally is vials.
You mean after you killed that one dude?
Yeah. Well.
Okay,
figure it out later.
press start, I think.
Inventory. It's alright. It's not a big deal. I mean, maybe you're right, but like I guess I'm seeing shit because I swear to God I saw fucking vials. Because the quick bullets I don't give a fuck. I don't even shoot people, to be honest.
It depends on this. If there's a bunch of people with guns, I'll fire like just straight on. Oh yeah, actually, there's a lot of things about this game that I just realized that I enjoy more than the other Dark Souls. I do like how you can just like you didn't get any, but you can get like you can have 40 blood vials. Yeah,
Blood
yeah.
vial, but then like
You should have it all up.
there's no blood vials. See what I'm saying? So I know I wasn't tripping.
Okay, because this is a different inventory system than I'm used to. And you're pressing options right now
Yeah.
to get there.
Oh,
I know there's
you
a-
know what? No, that's it. It's right underneath the magic thingy. Yep, I had to hit triangle. That's what-
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
But they should tell you, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, they do. It's just on the floor. Those notes on the ground.
Ow.
Oh man, how do I heal myself up? I don't know. Let me jam it into my fucking leg.
Yeah. Oh, forgot I can do that.
Yeah, that becomes a heavier weapon. I think that's yeah, quick attacks and then heavy attacks.
How do you run again?
Hold O or hold X.
It's circle. Yep, perfect.
Oh, not getting in a circle. Not pulling a J.
Wait. Oh, I gotta
I-
climb this ladder.
Actually,
Yeah.
the way to go is the where you just killed that one guy is the way you're supposed to go up.
And for your information, it's a donut.
What?
It's
Yeah.
a donut.
If you only see frame rates, better stream quality definitely dropped. It's pixelating. Okay, it's probably pixelating just because I got 3 streams going on and some things are fucking up here. Speaking
This
of,
computer
let's
just
see.
fucking explodes.
Drop frame 0 0. Okay. Huh. If anybody else has any issues as far as stuff being dropped or frames being dropped, like stuff being dropped, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Nick, I need you to help. My cup fell on the ground.
Yeah, it's your fault, Nick. God damn it. All right,
The
now
pins are so bad I hit the table.
as far as these light lamps, so I mean, if you guys don't know about this shit, this now allows me to like when I die, I'll just end up here, so I don't have to go through all the bullshit I just went through.
Yeah,
Oh.
like walking.
Why are those skeletons like clipping through the ground?
Huh?
I don't like that. Why didn't they just make them ghosts? Why'd they make them skeletons?
Skeleton
Fucking
ghosts.
Not know.
So like, make them like they're clipping through the ground. I don't like it.
Skeleton ghosts.
Kill that fucker.
I don't like it.
I love how you. What's the plot so far? I don't know. You're just attacking.
Well, I mean, I skipped the plot. I skipped the.
Oh, I know, but I like even with the plot. Honestly, it's like you kind of just went to this village, started massacring people because of reasons.
Look, I don't want to talk shit about the thing that I don't really. Cause like, I mean, there's a lot of explaining that goes on. And granted, it is something I appreciate. It's like it'll explain it, but in areas where it's just a video, it's not like it keeps ramming in your fucking head. It's a pretty simple plot, as well as the fact that like it doesn't keep forcing you through cutscenes like some other games would do.
Oh,
so.
do you want to know the actual thing that's going on? Do you care about the actual like full like it's a
I
spoiler?
don't care, but I think people care. Like, you know, like not us and not people that are watching, but I think like, you know, I mean, just. Oh God, damn! I'm gonna get the
It
fuck
was
out
the
here.
exact same thing you were doing. You can't beat him, but if you're curious about fighting. Anyway, if anyone does care, you can still watch the stream. But I'm gonna. It's really like not even that big of a deal, but whatever. Next time.
No, but-
Oh, you died.
Well, it's not even about next time. It's just like, you know, like I'm only trying to help because like I know people do like this shit, like especially Dark Souls. So it's like if we talk shit about it, it's like, well, are we talking shit just because we got nothing to say, or is there something actually wrong with this fucking game? And
Oh, there are issues with this game. I still like it, but I still think this is probably my favorite one. This actually is my favorite one next to Sekiro. Sekiro will be #1 for me, but this is my favorite one just because aesthetically, and I like the weapon switching. I like what they did with the blood vials, where like almost every enemy drops them, so you're always gonna have a lot, and you can hold 10 instead of fucking 4.
yeah, bullshit. Yeah,
It's just the problem. It's the problem from software games. It's like, oh man, we did all this cool shit for one game. Are we gonna bring it back? No. So Dark Souls feels like it's its own series, and then fucking Bloodborne is like such a unique thing, and they're never gonna use any of that shit unless they make Bloodborne 2.
Damn. And that's the thing, people. I'll warn you about this big time. This game is repetitive as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking insanely repetitive.
And you can get past that if you have an interesting, intriguing story. With this, it's like it has elements and it sprinkles it in, but then you're just like, well, okay.
Okay. Come on.
He does an immediate jump first, and then.
To be honest.
Oh, so this enemy type? Actually, no. I don't know how long you played this game, but one interesting thing they do is see the enemies kind of glowing right now.
Yeah, you get the blood echoes as well.
Yeah, the motherfucker stole yours.
Not a big deal.
I love that shit. I was like, that just makes me more mad at the enemies. Gonna attack, jump back.
But it gives you an idea, because sometimes the guy who killed you, sometimes he actually doesn't see the blood echo. Sometimes he gives it to somebody else in the area.
Yeah.
And that does help out a lot too, because it's like, man, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna fight that one big dude, but it's like, no, somebody else has it.
Take his body.
Sometimes
We'll need that for food later.
Yeah, Julian, that'd be awesome. He's saying Bloodborne 2 is gonna be on PS5 guaranteed.
Oh, 100%. That might be a launch title. This was a launch. I mean, I don't actually. Someone look it up. I don't remember if this was a launch title, but I feel like this was early. Because this and Witcher were some of the few games to show the problems of, hey, why does it take 15 minutes to fucking load?
Really quick too, so the PS5 thing was announced today, and
Yeah,
what I was trying to say earlier before we got cut off from all the bullshit that was going on. Julian was saying like, yo, and then the PS6 is gonna be done from Microsoft. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be the case. I remember that article.
That was an Onion article he's
Yeah.
referencing.
Cause I saw that for a second too, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be funny. I can't wait to read
I
it.
laughed my ass off because I believed that shit. I was like, wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought they could do something like just do some bullshit and put a 6 on it just to fuck with them.
Yeah, it was kind of funny though. But God, like there was a second though. Like I mean, I didn't believe it, but like just for a second, there was a piece of me that was like, man, that did happen. I'm so fucking mad.
Okay, so it wasn't a launch title. It came out 2 years afterwards, so it was just after the launch window. Okay, because I know this was an early game for the PS4. Like that much I did know. And yeah, if it does come out holiday 2020, which is decently like, if they said spring 2020, I'd be like, you're up your own ass. But fall, I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I'm open to being next year because I just believe everything needs a 2-year hype cycle, but that's just me.
You're so much smaller than these dudes. Are these human beings that are coming back from the dead? Because if they are, you're very
really
tiny.
confusing.
Are you a little manlet?
Yeah, but I mean, it's our fault. Like I mean, you can make them tall if you want to, or a little bit taller.
You can make them super short too, which is hilarious.
What's fucking weird is like, okay, I picked super burly. Is this dude super burly? Like he's skinny as fuck.
He's burly for a British man.
I want a fat guy in a video game. I want to feel like I'm me in the game. Come on.
What do you mean the launch window is a month after a console drops? That's not the launch window. Launch window is, I mean, at that point, it's usually about 6 months. Like, for a game, yeah, that's about a month. But for a console, like, name me a bunch of PS4 exclusives that weren't just ports from the PS3, like that dropped there. Besides maybe Killzone and Knack.
Oh God, Knack.
Yeah. Does anybody remember Knack? They made two of them.
Knack 2. Knack 2 was pretty cool.
They made 2 of them.
But Knack 2 really did seem fun. Like I can imagine people who have kids or whatever probably had a great ass time playing.
I don't know. I'm not talking too much shit because I know nothing about the game. But I'm like, yeah, those are the games that came out around the release. But like when you talk about console launch windows, it's like it then extends it longer than a video game because there's gonna be games that won't come out like during the launch there. It's like a bunch of games were ported. I'm not sure when the first real exclusive landed on PS4. I'd have to, again, besides Killzone right now. Like, I have to look up, like, when was, like, besides.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Killzone Shadowfall. That was a launch title. That came out within, like, a month.
Great launch stuff, by the way, because
Oh, that game's trash.
oh, fuck. Man.
I love Killzone 2. I think Killzone 2 is a game that's a lot of fun, but holy shit did they tear it apart when it launched. Killzone 3 wasn't that good. I just got bored of it. And I beat Killzone Shadowfall, but fuck that skin. Oh yeah, this Dark Blaze is filled with crackheads.
Wouldn't it be funny if they were crackheads?
Oh no, that's the fight here. They're all the crackheads, like hillbillies. Fire.
So I have a question.
What's up?
Nacho cheese Doritos or Cool Ranch?
Neither.
nacho
I don't like
cheese.
Doritos.
Nacho cheese.
Man, I got mad at work because I was talking to a buddy of mine,
This is
and he's
like
like,
Doritos.
"This has something to do with me surrounded by people that like shit I don't like." Talking about he's talking about pineapple on pizza. I'm like, man, pineapple pizza is fucking awful. Two coworkers walk in, like, what are you talking about? Pineapple pizza's great. Surrounded by 4 people that like pineapple on pizza. I'm just fucking loser.
Have you tried it?
But, yeah, it's disgusting. Why the fuck would I ever eat that shit?
Well, have you tried it again?
No. Oh man, look at this piece of shit. Do you want to eat it again? No, I don't. I already wasted my fucking time. And
You know, taste buds can change.
I'm 95% sure I'm never gonna want fruit.
Oh, I just ran the fucking fire. God.
Trash ass fucking.
There's a lot of people who say like, you know, peppers don't belong on pizza. Well, guess what?
Hey, you know what? No. If people don't like peppers on pizza, that's fine. Not everyone likes every single fucking topping, but fuck people that like pineapple on pizza.
What about anchovies?
I get why your people at work talk shit to you. It's like, man, fuck people who like pineapple. It's like, damn.
I didn't go that hard. I'm going harder for y'all because that's what I'd say to everyone y'all. Like, I just kind of was like, I can't believe it's surrounded by a room full of people that like pineapple on pizza.
What do you think? What do you think about on pizza? Anchovies.
No,
banana
I'm already
peppers,
out. Banana peppers, okay.
jalapenos.
Banana peppers, I can almost understand because I've had banana peppers on sandwiches and I do like banana peppers. I'm not gonna say I would put it on a pizza, but at
Green
least
peppers,
like,
too.
oh yeah, no, green peppers are fine. Yeah, 100%.
Dude, okay,
Green peppers, red peppers, onions. I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms.
Nah, onions can stay off.
I'm gonna
Well,
be
no,
honest
wait, you
with
said
Onions, I like
you said
onions.
yeah, onions and mushrooms
No,
can stay off. I like
mushrooms,
onions
nah.
basically on other things. I don't like them on pizza.
I don't mind it, but mushrooms, like, I just can't get over the taste. It's not for me.
I never been.
Green olives, though. Black olives are okay. I like black olives, but green olives are way better.
Yeah, I have been in a situation, by the way, where I went through this area without getting killed like a shit ton of times. Like, this is the fastest time I've actually been through this area.
Yeah, actually, funny thing is maybe I just got, like, I beat a Dark Souls game, so I'm kind of already decent at it. I did not find this game that difficult. Like, I found it hard, of course, but, like, compared to the, basically, me giving up on the game for a year and not going back to it, like I did with Dark Souls, I'm like, I didn't really have that problem. And it wasn't as crazy as fucking Sekiro, where I'm just fucking damn near pulling my hair out trying to fucking play this game.
I would love
I think
to
you can
watch
open that
play.
door, check.
No, you.
Behind you. Could be
see.
wrong, but oh, okay, it's alright. It's been a while since I played this game, so.
Yeah, this is a bunch of dogs are gonna come down right now. And dogs are the most pain in the ass motherfuckers.
This is gonna be an interesting console cycle, because we've gone to the point where I still will always I will always be on the side that consoles are always a good investment if you're playing video games. We just not gone to the point where the PC has. It's not so much PC has gone cheaper to make because they fucking haven't, and you're high if you think they've gone cheaper to make. If anything, got more expensive to make. But it's that the average person knows more about electronics or technology than they did when the PS4 was around. So more people just know what RAM is, they know what VRAM is, they know what a video card is, a sound card, all that jazz. And the PC has made strides as far as the mainstream, mainstream appeal. It's no longer for the crazies that are, at home. So I'm just curious of the only way you can make the console now viable isn't necessarily just like, hey, it's the only option, because it's no longer the only option. Is you need to get the parts at a cheap enough price that it's now able to exceed it. Like SSD and ray tracing on a console. Yeah, okay, that's like whatever. As long as the box is about $500, that's worth it. Like for those two things alone.
You're a minority, Alan. Not that many people know all that shit is. Well, here's the thing. Like, I was gonna ask you too. What do you think is the smartest generation as far as video gamers go?
What do you mean?
Like at what? I mean, obviously it's now, but like at what time
Yeah.
do you feel like that changed? Because for me, I remember people were already talking about, like the fact that bits don't mean shit like around the PlayStation era. You know what I mean? I feel like people are.
Okay, because the thing is, I'm not in the minority. When you look at all the comments, I'm not saying everyone's gonna buy a PC and no one's gonna buy PS5. I'm not gonna say that. What I am saying is that when you look through the comments on console and on PC, you're seeing that the general level of intelligence when it comes to the gaming community has exceeded. And I want to say it was near the end of the PS3 360's life cycle, right when the PS4 was starting, because people were starting to realize what the consoles were compared to the PC. Where people are like, well, I don't want to get burned again from Sony, or what the fuck is Xbox doing with the Xbox One? And it was when PC parts not so much became cheaper, but became more widely available. I want to say all that stuff of just basically better advertisement as far as RAM, as far as video card, as far as people. Oh, sorry.
Go. I'm
Yeah.
gonna continue on. So
Anyway, people that companies being able to actually get this into the hands of the proper people, and also game developers caring about PC. One of the reasons why the 360 and the Xbox and the PS3 did as well as they did is so many of those games were not on PC. Like, there are a lot of games that you can't get on PC, not just exclusives, but games that weren't exclusive. Like GTA 4 took a while to get on PC, and it was trash. I trust me, I should know. I bought the fucking PC version, and it ran like shit. It wasn't until like maybe a year later that they got the game running well. But now with the PS4 generation and almost every single game's on PC, because the market is now there, people have gone smarter with that. So I think it's because of how PCs became more accessible. I don't want to say cheaper because they haven't, trust me, I fucking know. But they become more accessible and more advertised better.
but yeah, I lost my blood vials. That's
I want
happened.
to put rings on my PC.
More free to play, more microtransactions, more portability. Microtransactions have increased like staggeringly in this generation alone. More free to play? That's probably, or we just hear about it more. It's really hard to say on that one. But there were free to play games prior, but I'd say phones are more of an issue with free to play than consoles. What's the last thing? Portability. Nah. the only game company that's ever given a fuck about portability is Nintendo. And don't tell me Sony's fucking care. I'll stop talking so they can get better.
No, it's not you. I mean, yeah, there has to be talking. If I'm reacting to this, don't stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's
Phones are the
true.
biggest platform. Phones are the biggest platform, and I stand by this. Is that you're never gonna be like the phone game controls unless you're doing something like Angry Bird or a Telltale game. Good fucking luck getting decent controls. Like you literally have to buy an accessory. I'll show you all what I got for my.
What you show? Is it showing our faces?
No. Oh, is it? Oh, I thought we were on webcam. Never mind. Why my webcam on?
Wait, where are you looking at this entire time?
You always put webcams on. I bet. I just assumed.
Because like the screen.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. That's why I put my webcam on. I was like, oh yeah, we're on camera. He always does this shit.
Well,
right, I realize
I'm
it's YouTube
gonna put it
motherfuckers.
I use my imagination.
Right, it's YouTube motherfuckers. I forgot. So the thing is next time I'm on camera, if someone does remind me, I'll show it to them. But I basically got this kind of holder from my phone that has has controls on it, just so I can actually play games properly on it, like the San Andreas, GTA San Andreas, and Vice City ports of the phone. That's the biggest setback to mobile games is, hey, how the hell do we make the controls not trash? Some games do it. Some games do it great. But not enough games do it where it's like, yeah, you're just dealing with like Candy Crush and puzzle ripoffs. I'm like, they're a big platform, but they're never really going to do it. And I love how Julian's like, oh, I guarantee you Sony is. It's called the Vita. They forgot. They're never going back to a handheld fucking console. I promise you this. Microsoft.
No, but I mean, the thing is too is like not even Nintendo's doing it. I think that it's just like a way to take that market with a home console that has the accessibility of that other market. Like here's the thing, Sony. I guarantee you that they'll have that fucking PS Now app on your phone, and there you go. That's the home. That's the mobile market right there.
You gotta understand is you're doing okay. The PS4, PS4 360. You're a random indie developer. You're like, oh man, I gotta work on 2 platforms. Cool. You're a mobile game developer. Oh boy. How many models do you want to deal with? Because if the iPhone alone, that's 8. And I'm not saying they're totally different, but like iPhone 7 and iPhone 11 might have enough differences where it might fuck with your game.
But the thing is, like, either you have the option of saying 2 things opinionated wise. It's like, okay, is a handheld market gone or is it changed? definitely
It's
changed. And what it
yes.
is now is phones. Like the iPhone, that's the best handheld console right now. The iPhone 11. I mean, that Pokemon game that came out, and then, you know, the continuation of Pokemon Go, and the fact that they're adding more ways to spend money on those fucking games. Obviously, whatever the next Sims Builder game is going to be, the new Plants vs. Zombies, a Fortnite.
The thing is the it's a okay. You gotta understand is it's a large platform. There's a lot. Almost every single person in North America, Europe, Asia has a phone that's capable of playing video games. My issue isn't the amount of people. My issue is the actual depth of the video games. Like I said, you mentioned a bunch of ones, but a lot of those are very, very simple. Like, is it gonna challenge the handheld like games from other companies? Of course so. I'm not saying one of the reasons the Vita died was because of phones. It was mostly because of Sony's poor like management. But one of the reasons we're not seeing a lot of the companies do that is because so many games, so many people are making games for phones that it's like, well, why not just like Microsoft's probably just gonna make an app. I think they do already have that. They already have a Microsoft app. If anything, they'll make it so that Minecraft and other games they have will work specifically for an app, or if they've already done it, they probably already have. But if that's probably the new thing where it's like, okay, we're gonna make apps for the phone so that you can use it, so you can play some of our games with it, versus like we're just gonna make this new peripheral for you because they realize like even Nintendo was like, well, we could just make the Switch as portable. It's still a console in case you never want to take it out of your house, which I've never taken it out of my house because I'm like, hey, I don't really play that many games on my way to work, so I'd rather keep it in my house so it doesn't get lost and destroyed. But Sony was like, well, we didn't do well with the Vita, let's just kind of not do that anymore. And Microsoft would rather do an app on their phone than like, oh, let's just make the fucking Zune 2. Yeah, do y'all remember the Zune?
I like it.
I mean, I have no issues against it, but that died really fast.
It died fast because it's just like, for one, I think it was way too smarter for the market at the time. Because
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where it's like, they'll sell it as, hey, it can do this and do that with the Zune. And it's like, well, we don't know how to do it. We don't have computers that are this great, whatever the fuck. And the iPod's like, hey, listen, you spend money, we'll put on like. And that's how they
had video on. Like it was a fucking video iPod. I'm pretty sure it was before iPod went to video.
And then another thing too, the iPod Nanos, them being so small. Fuck.
Nanos were okay. I think I like the Nanos, like the last iteration where it was the smallest one but had a screen.
How do I fuck? Okay, I guess another thing too about this fucking game, like how the files are gone so quickly. You know what I mean? Like it's just like.
Well, yeah, you got to do strategically. You eventually get, I think, upgrades so that it heals more. But what it is you have to do it kind of strategically, and also, again, one of my favorite things is
I'm fully aware of that. Yeah, I basically almost beat the game before, so it's like. But the thing that's frustrating about it is the fact that like, whether or not like it increases or whatever the fuck, like. And here's the thing: I'm doing this faster than I was when I first played this game, but like. Even now, I'm about to play the same level and fight the same enemies for now a fourth fucking time, and we're about 50 minutes into this playthrough.
Okay.
This is ridiculous that these games will do that shit to people, and it's like, I like this game more than Dark Souls, but this just goes to say that the entire Dark Souls fucking thing is like that Cuphead shit, where it's like, yeah, it's $60 for a full fucking game. That literally, if I was able to beat all this shit without dying, this would probably last about 30 to 40 minutes long.
But
it's a boss rush game. Well, no, the thing is, honestly, like, I'm not like as angry as Nick about it because I did enjoy myself going through. But like, I only beat this game once because why am I playing this again?
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind games that are hard and boss rushes because again, it's like as long as I'm having a good time with it. But it's like, yeah, hey, guess what, Nick? If you beat Gascoigne or Gascoigne, whatever the fuck his name was, you know what you're gonna do next place? You're gonna do the exact same thing, fighting different enemies and. If that bores you right away, then hey, you're out. But if you enjoy it, then here's your cup of tea. But it's like
it cuts itself at the nuts like so quickly. Cause it's just like these enemies are cool. I like these enemies. I like this world. I like how you can't really guess what these fucking dudes are gonna do because their combos or attacks like differ from second to second. It's really interesting. But it's old now, and I've only been playing this for 50 minutes. And this is really old. This is really like not fun. It's bad. Yeah. Like at the end of the day,
you're just saying that because you died 6 times.
No, he's actually doing really, really well. I can tell he has some experience. He's just
and he died 6 times.
Yeah, but he's also focusing on a bunch of different things. I could tell. Like I could look at him like, okay,
I died no times.
Because
I'm still here.
The thing is, if you picked up Sekiro right now, like you probably have fun with it because it's fresh. But then it's like, hey, I beat it and I haven't played it because.
But even
I
like
kinda
this
don't-
was fresh as soon as I started playing it again because I'm like I haven't played this in a while, so I was like
Rip
okay,
to Diaz, but I'm different.
experience. Like I mean just for experience alone, I'm sick of hitting the same fucking button,
Yeah.
and I'm really sick of the lack of. And I've gone far in this game, so I'm gonna let y'all know too. By the way, except for changing a couple of weapons, most of these weapons are they combos are the same. You press the same shit.
Yeah.
So aside from that, this game doesn't stop repeating until the last level. This entire game is just this, but in different areas.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, and that's
It repeats
so
the whole
frustrating.
game. What do you? At what point do you do anything that's not this?
It's like you'll get like, and the bosses. There's like 6 bosses in total, not a ton of bosses.
The question when it comes to these Dark Souls games, you have to ask yourself is not whether or not these are repeatable, because that's the series. At that point, you're walking in. It's like walking into a fighting game, going, "Hey, how come it's only fucking 2 people? How come it's only 1v1?" Like, you know what you're walking into. The question is whether or not like the idea of a boss rush game sounds fun to you. You know, if you look at this gameplay and like, oh, I get to just beef up and fight bosses, that sounds cool as shit. You're gonna fucking love it. If you want something with more substance, there's a bunch of games I can recommend to you with a similar fucking combat system that work way better. I just don't want to bring them up because it's gonna argue.
Okay, my control stopped working. My dude just straight up ran up against his face, bro, and like I literally pressed left.
You might have pressed like circle twice and then did a jump forward.
Yeah, but anyways, here's the thing, though, people. I'm gonna lower this shit. I'm gonna leave because
He's gonna rage quit.
well, I mean, it's just look. I'm gonna be honest. we're not the most like we're not saying the smartest shit as far as like the world goes, as far as gaming goes, because I don't really have any topics, as well as the fact that it's like I don't know anything about the lore of this. I don't know anything about the Dark Souls franchise really. And the biggest thing is like, okay, well, if this was like an Overwatch or any other, even Call of fucking Duty, like you can play.
Yeah.
And it's different. I mean, the map changes after every game, even Battlefield. And it's like looking at this, I'm sick. And I'm gonna show the screen again. This, if it loads, fuck. That motherfucker. I'm so sick of seeing.
Sick
that.
of staring at his ass.
I'm sick of staring at his ass. I'm so sick of seeing that fucking stupid hoodie he's on. I kind of hate all this. But yeah, 8-Bit Crumbs. I don't watch that, so I don't know when it's coming out.
I don't know. I had a great time. That discussion about mobile gaming is one of my favorite gaming discussions I've done in a while. I get to remind people of things that have died so fast they don't even remember.
Yeah,
Look
man.
up the Zune, kids. Look up the Zune.
I mean, I might even review this at a certain point too, just to be like, okay, you know what? Like, it's been a while since it's been out. I mean, does it hold up? And I'm gonna tell you guys no, because when this came out, yeah, Dark Souls was still kind of fresh, so there was a new experience for most people. But now there's so many games that do the exact same thing, and it's free. It's like
Most of which from the Dark Souls developers.
dude, look at Monster Hunter. Does the same thing too, except you get an actual adventure, and
Yeah, it is a boss rush game. Yeah, you're not wrong.
oh, it's super boss rush. But like, there's so much shit to do, and there's so much like customization. There's so much like other things going on.
Well, hey,
It's fucking
if we're not gonna argue, I'll straight up add 2 fucking more to that pile. Both both the new God of War and Assassin's Creed Odyssey use the identical combat system and are way more fucking fun.
Unfortunately, I gotta say this is better than God of War. So sorry about the whole argument thing.
I mean, it's okay to be wrong, but sure.
Okay,
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Because at least this, like, what? I want to show you something really quick.
How hard do you even get in God of War?
Like to 60% of the game. And by the way, so see this right here, Alan? You see how I'm like walking around? In God of War, I be doing this. Oh, can't go to the left or right. It's a corridor. I gotta do exactly what they tell me to do. I have no fucking freedom.
Yeah,
That's God of
again,
War.
there are aspects of that game that do that, but there are aspects of that game are way more open. I didn't want to argue with you. I just want to bring up 2 games that use the identical same combat system as the Dark Souls. Like, you still have fucking right bumper and right trigger as to attack. You have the fucking 4 things in the corner. Like there, and same thing with Assassin's Creed, the 2 buttons in there to attack versus like just X or Y. Like they use a very similar system to Dark Souls and have established on it by 1 adding a story onto it, and 2 is just like, yeah, they're adding more enemies or adding whatever. Like there are games that have improved upon the Dark Souls system, and I appreciate those games because I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of bored of the Dark Souls like formula.
I'll take it back because I know Julian's mad too. I'll take it back. God of War is beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of shit. So I will give it a compliment. You can definitely polish a turd. So awesome. There's other games too, like like I talked
Those are
about
top of
Marvel
my head.
Spider-Man. But even like Marvel Spider-Man, I can at least give that like, okay, you know what? Depending on how much time you want to spend, like going across the entire city, like there's areas that do look different. Like this game is like so lost in this gothic fucking whatever the
Aesthetic.
fuck. Yeah, aesthetic. I mean, this shit looks very repetitive too. Like even when you make it far, I'm like, ugh.
The
Can
Gothic
y'all?
aesthetic is what makes it very, at least for me, what stood out. But it was the other little details that they added to make it different than Dark Souls. It was the fact that you could hold 10 blood vials right away. You can eventually upgrade. It was the fact that you had bullets, and that was a primary as opposed to whatever the fuck. Who uses arrows in God of War? Like, oh, sorry, not God of War. Who uses arrows in fucking Dark Souls? Like, nobody uses arrows in that fucking game. But I like how your gun was basically a primary weapon. I like the weapon molding. I like the fact that your weapons could switch and become a completely different combat system. So you'd have essentially 2 combo trees within your system. I really did fucking enjoy that, but it just suffers from go into an area, beef yourself up until you're strong enough to beat the boss, die 60 times until you figure out the pattern is, and then once you beat it, what's your reward? Well, all the enemies in the next area are fucking twice as powerful than you, so you might as well have not done anything.
Yeah, here's the thing though. I'm looking over here. Julian's like, whoa. I guess you're seeing a lot there. This is what Ruthless had. Apparently, it's a Gears of War Zune.
There's a Zune edition? What the fuck? Is it this? Is it the, what's it called? Is it a song or the video game?
Wait, what? Huh?
Is it just a soundtrack or is it a video game on the Zune?
Okay, so is my screen showing?
It was. It just showed Gears of War, yeah. But I'm just wondering, like, were you able to play like games on it?
No. No.
Dude, you understand? I knew nothing about the Zune. I just know it existed for a very short time, and it just ran away.
I just thought it was a Zune, basically just with the Gears of War on it.
Yeah,
like as in like dressed up as it has the Gears on the back.
I didn't know.
Like a dressed up PlayStation.
Yeah, no, because I was just like, well, maybe the Zune was cooler than I thought. It could play games. Like, I didn't fucking know.
You can also play GTA 5 on the iPod Nano 8th generation. It was great. I mean, I don't know how you could do half the shit on there, but it was awesome back then.
On the iPod Nano.
And then on the Walkman,
look,
you
shut
could play
the fuck
Super
up,
Nintendo.
all y'all, including the chat. I'm sorry.
Holy shit, son. God.
Fuck
I
y'all.
was really
Seriously,
confused. I was
fuck
like,
all
wait.
of y'all. Whatever, man. Go watch this show on your Zune since you're so fucking proud of it.
Anyways,
I did look at the thing on the screen, you blind motherfucker.
No, you're better off saying you didn't. Because
Shut
if you
the
did see that
fuck
shit, you're even like 8 times dumber.
I saw a fucking thing with Marcus Phoenix on it. I thought maybe, dude, there's a fucking Nokia flip phone version of RE4, so go fuck yourselves.
But it ain't no Gears of War, man.
I'm not saying that they fucking managed to get the exact same game. I thought maybe they made a version of it, like Hitman Go or Lara Croft Go for the fucking Zune.
Because Alan, I mean, look.
I'm gonna fucking die on this fucking hill.
I know, but you gotta stop doing that. That's the thing you do a lot.
No, fuck this. I'm sorry. They've done some enough stupid shit with fucking Resident Evil 4. I thought they made a Zune version. It's Microsoft.
How would you control the game?
I don't know. You have the thing in the middle.
Well, you have to take out everything that's in the game. You have to take out the chainsaw effect. You have to take off the crouch system.
It'll be a quick time game. I don't fucking know. It'd be like Until Dawn, but with Gears of War.
Yeah, like Dragon's Lair or something. Okay, I can see
yeah,
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I thought it would be possible.
Oh man, but anyways, people. So sorry about everything. I'm gonna be honest. This show was a shit show because so much things fucking went wrong. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But you guys stood in there with me and shoot the shit with me. It's fun as fuck. I will make sure to do whatever the fuck I can to prevent this from happening next time. And if it does happen again next time, I won't be like wasting time just trying to do something because it's fucking we're already here. Tomorrow, because today's Tuesday. Yeah, so tomorrow we're doing the midweek chat tag. I'm probably gonna come on here in the morning. Julian's gonna tell me I'm fucking wrong. Fuck you, Julian. But I will play Overwatch tomorrow morning. I'm gonna come on here and fuck around with this, see how much this computer can take as far as playing Elgato, doing all that kind of stuff. So if you want to come on and hop on, play with me, dude, that'd be awesome. And then obviously midweek chat tag, we're gonna be reviewing. I really want to bring this up.
What?
Pumpkinhead. We just watched Pumpkinhead recently.
Oh, I just watched Rambo: Last Blood.
Yeah. Ooh. Yikes. We might talk about like just all the Rambo movies. Just kind of like.
I wouldn't mind doing a roundup of it.
Yeah, because like the review for Last Blood is probably not a trendy thing to talk about. So like, you know what? Let's just have fun with it and actually discuss what we want to discuss versus like this movie's bad or good.
Which is the best Rambo? Which is the worst one?
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know. I don't know what that means. Are you saying the Last Blood is the best and worst one, or what were you saying?
No, we'd ask like you could start the discussion off which is the best Rambo, which is the worst Rambo.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we'll probably do. And yes, definitely in the morning, Julian. So well, morning in the sense of like for me. So for you,
it's morning somewhere in the world.
yeah, some shit. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's like great chat tech lore. Time zones mean nothing. But yeah.
By the way, time zones are really stupid, and if Ruthless ever lets me explain why I think time zones are stupid on my podcast, check it out.
That is a really good example of Ruthless being a super awesome friend to tell you, hey, I'm not gonna let you look that dumb. I'm explaining that shit because you just don't get it.
No, they kept the me saying shithole countries into the recording, so Ruthless does whatever he wants.
That's true. Yeah, that wasn't right, Ruthless. Goddammit.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. I stand by my words, but
I wouldn't have done that. Then again, too, I forget to edit shit, so I probably would have just by accident left it in there.
We do a live fucking show. Was the last time you edited this?
Oh man, no, I did it once. One time I said something really fucking.
I was about to say, when is the last time you did
I'm not
that?
gonna say what it was because it really was pretty bad. But like we said something on the show, and basically YouTube has an editor where you can just cut off a chunk of the show, and I fucked up and cut off like 2 topics worth.
That's hilarious.
Just for
What the
one
fuck
stupid
was
thing
the
I said.
chunk then? Here's 45 minutes gone.
The thing is though is that we interrupt so much and it's so crazy that it kind of looked like nothing happened. It was like, we're like, hey man, like I feel this way about controllers, and then all of a sudden Alan's like, and then fucking Batman. And fucking
Oh wait, you cut that part off?
No,
wait,
it wasn't
was
that.
the
I'm just using that as an example.
Oh, okay.
I'm just using that as an
I
example.
was like, man, you cut the Cuphead thing out. Holy shit.
No, I left that there. I should have cut that shit out because that was fucking dumb as fuck. That was one of the dumbest. That was like the first, because me and Alan had so many dumb arguments. That was one where I was literally like, because I wrote it down because I wanted to say a certain joke a certain way, and I wrote it down like, I'm gonna make fun of myself and we're gonna end. It's gonna be great. And we fought for a bit there, dude. Like
that was the first time I think like because I jokingly get mad during the show. I think that was the first time that was real. Like that was real anger. If you want to know what real anger sounds like, go watch. I think it was like the first time he did the Cuphead review.
Yeah.
It's near the end, and we just start going off on each other.
I know, and I
like
was
live
trying
on
to be,
stream.
and I was trying to like shut you down to be like, yeah, okay, Alan. Anyway, so people like, yeah, so the way I think about this controller is because, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I was about to get to like, because I'm fucking stupid, and then Alan's like, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, I know. I'm about to call myself an idiot. Just let me do it, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that was an interesting time. But no, we got tons of those, so I'm not going to be cutting out most of our arguments. But if you see some dumb shit, I will try my best to not offend anybody. But with that said, we're going to get the fuck out of here. Jed, thank you very much for joining me during my angry rant and everything.
I mean, what else is new? I'm always here.
Oh, is that excellent?
Yeah, before you came in, Al, I don't know if you were watching the show, but I just started fucking laughing like a lunatic.
Oh, I know. I popped in. I was making the joke, Unnecessary Gaming Show 29, because this is another episode.
Oh, man, I was so fucking mad. I'm still, to be honest, I'm still mad.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And Alan, thank you, too, for showing up, man. I didn't think it would be available and everything. I know you're always working.
I literally popped home. I'm like, I'm going to sit down and do something. What do you mean, Nick's on? Fuck it. I'll join.
Yeah, man, so... Yeah. By the way, speaking of you and just your business and everything, why don't you tell people really quick about One of Us and what you're doing on there? I know you're doing something kind of big this week.
Oh, we've been doing a bunch of stuff. So if you go to One of Us and then you go to Screener Squad, just look for me. I'm usually on most stuff that's been coming out. There's been a bunch of stuff that actually is coming out the next couple of days. Yeah, Low Tide. Just that movie. Fucking spoiler. That movie sucked. Check it out. It was me, Julian, and Justin.
Cock, what the hell that blue monster even is?
What?
You need to ask him what that blue monster is.
I might do that.
I hate not knowing.
But yeah, check out that stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that's coming down the pipeline. A bunch of movies. We're actually going to be reviewing El Camino, so that'll most likely be up on Saturday. So be sure to check that. It's the new Breaking Bad stuff. So curious to hear what you think. I'm going to be on it, as well as I think Julian's also on it too. Same thing with Justin. So, or is it Shaq? There's a bunch of people on that you recognize. So be sure to check that out the next couple of days.
Yeah, man. By the way, too, I did figure out what's going on with the whole Screener Squad. Like, I can't tell what's what's happening or whatever. It wasn't refreshing. The thing is the Screener Squad page apparently is not updated, but the main page is. So from now on, I'm just gonna show the home page instead of the Screener Squad page.
Hey, whatever shows the most recent stuff.
Yeah,
so.
and you guys in the chat, by the way, or anyone who actually wants to watch this stuff, definitely check the homepage. Do not do the Screener Squad page, because I've always tell people to do that, and they're probably missing out on tons of content that you put out. So.
Oh no, that's why I was telling them, go to One of Us, then go to Screener Squad. That way, because you go to the homepage, so you go oneofus.net.
No, I know. It's okay. Cause
You don't know how the internet works, Nick. Let me explain
no,
it.
okay,
To you.
well, no, don't maybe let's do it now because-
www.oneofus.net.
All right.
I know.
.bluewaffle.org.
I'm gonna
I
make it
have
look
a question
stupid.
though for the chat before we leave. When's the last time y'all put www into the fucking address bar?
I don't know, but anyways, so here's one of us, and then you scroll, like you said, the Screener Squad, and then it's old.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait,
Yeah, and
seriously?
you're on this site, so you should know this, man.
Look, I create content for the site. Whoever runs, I gotta talk to Justin about this. Actually,
but
I'm gonna
that's
talk
a
to him
lack
after the
of
show,
care.
but I gotta talk to him about that. Actually,
Yeah, like all y'all gotta get your shit together, man. Goddamn. But anyways, we're getting the fuck out of here. So thank y'all for watching. I got nothing else to say other than Jet has a Facebook. You guys can look her up. JetJackson dot or Jet
I got a
Jackson
Facebook
dot.
too.
Bluewaffle.jetjackson.lemonparty.org.
Don't fucking listen to her.
People, we're getting the fuck out of here. Thank y'all for watching. I ain't saying no less at the chat. I'm good. Thank you
Neither am I.
so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. You sons of bitches. And Alan sucks. You're an asshole, Alan.
Oh man, I really gotta talk to Justin about this one of us. This is actually a huge problem.
Yeah. Yeah.